and gentlemen, welcome back to PSGL for the last round at Brazil. Obviously, Owen White is nearly secured the bag, so it'll be interesting to find out. I'm here, joined with the very experienced Ollie Flavel.
Hello there. Experience is a word that's going to be coming into play today, of course, as we go to Brazil for what a few people may call the ritual ending of the calendar, as many seem Abu Dhabi as a fraud and a really poor circuit to drive on. Today, Laggy Person needs the win and the fastest lap to level with Owen Wyatt for the championship.
And Owen needs to get no points.
Yes, and Owen needs to get no points. So
it
seems in the bag for Owen, but the chances are still there.
Yep. I think Paulie wasn't he the closest last week, and then he kind of...
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's had a little crash, but it's fine. Is
that him out first? Oh, it is.
Speaking of the devil, no, it's not. It's a racing point out first. I think that might be Kryptonite or Slash. Of course, rocking a new game attack this week.
Yep. Very overcast, I must say. So
potential for rain, perhaps later on in the qualifying session.
Yeah, maybe the race as well, because everyone, I think, is on soft. So I think it is soft to medium or something hard. So it's going to be very interesting indeed. And I do obviously past few races we've had close qualities like Austria and stuff. This one's going to be pretty much the same thing because it's such a short track. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like the same lap times or something. To be honest, because it's like 108s you want to do here.
Yes, of course. Slash
might
first
be
driver
completely
across the line.
wrong.
Everyone's out of the garage, I believe, but J. Ray Bay. I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just AFK or something.
Quite a bit of traffic there. Two Red Bulls next to each other.
Yeah, I think they're giving each other a slip.
Obviously that worked out fantastic last week.
Seems to be a bit of a common trait between Formula 3 and Formula 2, the Red Bulls working well together to give each other a slipstream, you know?
It's like in their genes or something. Love the old slipstream.
In their DNA.
Yeah.
But you must be thinking what Owen must be going through. He must be so nerve-wracked. To be honest, like he's on the verge of winning his first ever title in PSGL, and it's just going to be his. I think he said this is his only season that he's doing, and he won't be driving and won't be going back to commentary, unless he changes his mind. But yeah, this is potentially his last race, as well as your last commentary. Tomorrow will be your last race, won't it?
Yeah. I hope it's both race and the commentary are good, so end it on a high note. So, but I saw Owen win purple first second, so I think Owen would love to just dominate this race. I think that would be a nice end to his season. As
Owen goes second.
That's close already. Yeah.
Nino across the line, P3. His teammate now has Zara crossing the line. Goes P5.
Set the best of the laps. What about Red Bulls?
Two Red Bulls.
Oh!
Line astern. Zachary Temp separated. Jaboggan, P5. The other Renault J Carter going P5 replacing him. And next we have Kryptonite across the line. Let's see how he does.
Yeah. Looking alright.
P4, Racing Point, line astern, P4, P5.
Who's next? Is that
Tibson.
Yeah.
V8.
Hey. It's actually... some of it's a bit
Laggy Person, the championship. The other championship protagonist is the only driver left, 17 points back. I think he's just getting his own bit of track position here, so he's going to get ready to start his lap.
Yes, go. Who's that in front of him? Is
It's a Racing Point, I think that's Slash.
Yeah, going a bit.
Do you want to take us for a flying lap on board with Laggy Person?
Yeah. Right, coming into turn one. Obviously, centre S's. Very nice. Obviously, very easy to invalidate, but doesn't do that. Obviously, you want to stay all the way to the left there, which he doesn't stay all the way, but you do get that. You do get a bit more speed. and I think he's already 2 tenths down on Owen. I think. First sector,
He says he went purple sector 1, so.
Yeah, I saw Owen did it 16.7, so maybe that's just me, but obviously come through the fast right-handers, very tricky braking zone, coming into the left-hander, and obviously you know what we saw last year with the collision Albon and Hamilton, so yeah, very tricky. Well, I wouldn't say tricky middle sector, but
complex.
very hard to hook up. So, and then into the last.
Oh, on the grass, the exit of Zheng Chao.
That's gonna lose him all the time, all up the hill. And the straight, is he gonna? No, he's actually gonna finish the lap. Stays all the way to the left. Yeah,
he's got a lot more time in that lap, I think.
Yeah, wasn't the best of laps, but it's about a tenth or two in the last sector alone. So
we really enjoy the camera angles of Brazil. Right, just filling around with them, they seem to be really good, especially for the second sector, really up close and seem to be really good.
Yeah. It seems like we're all battling for track position.
Rain!
Is it?
Yeah, rain.
Oh, does that mean
oh no
pole already?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a one-shot quali.
Oh my. I mean, it will still be the same
That's
pace
lucky
like
person
right
screwed.
Unless he goes for a lap
no,
now.
No, he isn't.
He's
on an in-lap.
I mean, like next lap, he's going to have to do something.
The track would already slowed down there.
Yeah.
Felix is retired, he's in a pit.
Yeah. That's his lap done, so...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is potentially our grid. We've got J-Ray Bay and Iceman to slot in, but let's see how they do. But I think this may be our grid.
Yep. Yeah. This rain's already affected him already. Like, Cherry Bay going out last.
Yeah, no, it's track's done.
So, I mean, right now, Owen sat in P2.
And his rival down in P12.
Yep.
Oh, Cordy, did he crash or did he retire?
He look on the straight. He might. I think he's retired. Bit of an odd place to crash. But
oh, Jack.
J-Ray Bay.
Unless Porty just locked up, I couldn't brake, and he just went into the barrier. Potentially. Oh, we got McLaren spun. That's the Jonas.
Well. Gone.
Really?
So who can keep it on track now? I think there was a big collision.
Whoa, Tubson nearly loses it.
Yeah, look how.
Do you think it could dry up, or is it just going to go to the wet tyres? If it goes wet,
I think
you might as well just retire.
Yeah,
whoa, Tubson's round.
Yeah, I think that's the grid right there.
I think it'd be really sportsmanlike if we just see everyone retire, and instead of just waiting around.
Oh, is that Nino?
Neon spun. So as a Haas, I think that was Nino.
Yeah. That looks right. Yeah, that's quite heavy rain now.
You can see Tipson sliding all over the place as Tokyo Drift. Way is round.
Yep.
Whoa! This is quite entertaining. Whoa!
Oh
Tipson came on the track and then killed Jared.
Jesus. So
this is probably the quickest. Jared's just nearly binned it. He's got no turning.
I mean, 8 of them are retired now, so.
Jared crashed in the pit.
Start, lads. Slash has gone on to.
Yeah, J-Ray Bay, Tipson, and Slash and Nino need to retire.
Yeah, because there's no point. I mean, I thought it was overcast, so it's definitely Someone out. Slash has gone out. I wish it's gonna be interesting.
Is he just doing it like it's kind of annoying? Like
Maybe he's just practicing a bit for the. Maybe it's bringing him a race, but maybe not. But that looks pretty bad.
Like, all these drivers must be really annoyed at Slash because they just Owen's not happy with Slash. They just want him to retire.
Yeah. Hopefully he just does like this lap or the next lap and then just retires. Because there's no point on this one.
So I need to tell Slash and Jerry Bay also to retire. The chat isn't happy at all with Slash.
Yeah, so...
Sorry for the spam, I'm going to turn my notifications off.
Nino third. Fritz tonight got fourth. Oh, he's going to try and race, so... It's going to be interesting. As I think... We're about to... The retire possibly. It's only Slash. Oh, there we go. That's quality done! That is quality done. I think that's the shortest quality I've seen, so... But... Well, the thing is, they all have to start on the softs now, the top 10.
So I just spoken to Connor, and he said it would go down to who has the most second places. And at the moment... it would be level. So go down to most third places, which would then be Laggy Person.
Oh, so he's actually got... Oh.
So that's interesting. So Laggy Person has to get the fastest lap of the race, win the race, and Owen has to be out the points for him to win the championship.
Yeah, there's a very low percent chance that this happens, but anything is possible. Whereas, the Red Bulls are outside top 10, so I wonder if they're going to start on mediums. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would start on mediums because it's actually quite tricky to overtake here. Not the hardest place to overtake, but it's not the easiest, so... This is where the fun begins, Ollie.
Do you think it's going to be a topsy-turvy race, or is it just going to be plain and simple?
I mean, I don't know. It's Brazil, isn't it? So I think it's going to be a bit different this one. Because obviously, if you're Owen, you're not going to go for moves, are you? Really?
Well, it needed 1 point to win.
Yeah. So like, and Larry Presser's starting P12. So he's got a lot to do. So, right, let's see what he's on. So, yeah, he's on mediums, which is smart.
Owen's on softs, which I think is even smart. Well, would you say that's smart? Because would you say he needs to try to pull away from the DRS? Or?
Softs, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had to start on softs.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So you've only got 3 drivers on the mediums, which is Neon, Laggy Person, and Jared Bay. Which that will be a bit interesting.
I was just thinking, but I'm looking forward to 2020 because I think they'll make this track wider because I think it's wider in real life. And you know how they've reprofiled Catalonia and that. I think that they're going to make big improvements to this track and I can't wait.
Yeah.
Especially this corner here, it needs to be a lot wider.
Yeah. Well, so you got only like really one over. I mean, technically you got 2 overtakes once, but obviously the main one is down the start finish straight. So I think that's where we got to pay our attention to.
Owen and Paulie have had quite a quick formation lap and got a few drivers backing up.
Yeah, look at me now.
Oh, we got Jared off the track there.
Yeah. Early signs of what's to come. So who's last on good? Nipro. So surprised he's starting on softs, to be honest. Considering he's last. So this is going to be. Paulie's going to have cold tyres, though, isn't he?
No.
Like, he's been
No, because once you pass the safety car line and you go in, your tyre temperatures lock in.
True. But maybe the others' heat bears a little bit better. A little bit longer. So, I need to. Oh, that's a better camera angle. So, 5 red lights to Brazilian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. I think Owen got the better start out of him and Paulie.
He does, he leads.
I think, does he take the lead?
No, he's not deserving that.
No, he doesn't. Paulie gets back the lead.
Seems to be all clean down the order.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Who's going to go for a move?
4 wide at the back.
Go for the move? No, he doesn't. Only cars. Oh, he kept it. Don't want to jinx it. All kind of clean. So,
Nino goes around the outside. What a move there.
Kryptonite's got damage.
Or that's a shame.
One of the racing points has got damage, I think.
I can't see the wings.
Yeah,
Jay Carty's down the inside of Jay Carty. He's going to hang around the outside.
Oh my god, this is... They're going 3 wide nearly into that corner. So far, Nino gets into P2. And I think it's Kryptonite who's got damage because he's dropped off a second already.
Let's have a look at position changes. Of course, the big gainers being
he has got damage.
Felix Negua in a Red Bull, as well as big losers being Iron Neon. So I don't know what happened to him at the start. Don't know if he's got damage at all or anything, but he's continuing on.
Laggy person.
Yeah, Laggy person isn't really gaining anything, but he's just stayed still.
Yeah, that's Paulie's nearly broke the DRS from Nino. Already.
Yeah, might have lap there from Paulie, but Laggy person needs this win. He's relying on safety cars. That's all he needs, and Owen to somehow get out the points, because Owen must be feeling so much pressure right now. The amount of pressure he must be getting from his friends, and from himself, and from others in the higher up.
From the commentators.
From the commentary box as well.
So far, the only one I've seen who's got damage is Kryptonite. So.
Is it bad damage or? Front left, I think.
Yeah, it's only a bit of a sign.
Oh, it's not good.
It's bearable, but...
Well, it isn't that bad to have damage at this track, I don't think. Because you can still take the downhill left-hander flat. Well, he's about to come out.
Yeah. But no one's going to be able to really pass right
Yeah,
now.
next is Iceman. Is going for a move on J. Rebate. He needs to get this done if he wants to be staying inside of the DRS.
And then go 3 wide. Oh, Nip Pro on the outside. As he does get the move done.
Owen's getting a little bit loosey-goosey away from the DRS there. Felix.
Loosey-goosey.
I was trying to copy Sebastian Vettel. Oh, J. Rebate and Iceman will go side by side then. But Iceman gets the move done and he needs to pull the gap back to the DRS. He's literally pushing him through this corner.
Yeah. It's been... I mean, things I shouldn't say. I'm just going to jinx it, but it's been quite clean so far. But there is a big battle for 5th place now because Kryptonite is...
But he's doing his teammate a favour, I think. But he isn't doing Laggy Person a favour at all because he's in the back of this train and he needs to be keeping with the leaders.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's always freak.
But, I mean, I think Jay Carty's going to get Kryptonite nearly. Around the outside. Is he going to make it stick?
Left the room. Kryptonite holds it in.
Kryptonite on the curb. But look at this.
Free right. Oh, we'll bang in there.
In.
I'm watching on board from Tipson.
Is he going to get the double overtake?
Yes, he is. Nice to be stopped there.
That's quite crucial.
Jay Carty goes around the outside. Is Kryptonite going to hold it in? They're going side by side. This is very narrow here. This needs to be widened.
Yeah, this is so narrow, really. But so far,
Like a person
oh,
sends
like
it
a
on
person.
Felix.
Ooh, I thought he spun for a second from my angle, but he didn't. That's oh, hang on, the lagging person. He's trying to get past Felix. Oh, Felix! Oh my god!
Did you just go around the outside?
Yeah.
Oh, what a move! That's very hard to do, to be honest. And he's on the worst tyres, for good measure.
Oh, look at this! They're gonna go 3 wide here. I know Kryptonite's coming in. Lazarus and then making 3 wide. Oh, he is as well.
This is why we love Brazil.
Ooh,
Look at his squeeze on the curb. DeJonas is here. Lazarus sets on the switchback.
Lazarus got a really good run now. He's got the inside.
Oh, we're all banging that. Tibson's covered off the inside. Is he going to move? There is room just about.
Is he going to get it done? This is so narrow through here. And he does get the move done, so double overtake. A slash is on Owen. I missed that.
Pushing that pits for the hard.
Yeah. Is Owen feeling the pressure?
Potentially, but all he needs is one single point to win the championship.
He's out of DRS. Oh no, he's back in. He's out for like a split second.
Paudy's got loads of ERS.
Yeah. It's Felix, I think, just went round me out. Was he defending or?
No, I think we're on the outside of TeJonas.
Is that me or is TeJonas just made a load of? He just lost 2 positions. I mean, it says Owen and Slash. Yeah, Owen's letting them by.
Probably for the better. Actually, no, it isn't because Slash has no ERS. He's going to lose DRS the rest.
Yeah, but he only needs 1 point, Owen, so.
Yeah, but he still wants to go out with a bang.
Yeah. As I don't think Ibsen is back in Zara, but not going to make it done. Yeah, Paudy's got quite a bit. So is Owen, though. Owen's got the highest ERS, I think, out of the top 4.
Slash has lost DRS. Letting him through was really not a good idea.
Yeah, but Nino's right on the back of Paudy now. Oh, Nino doesn't get a good exit. He does not get a good exit. Let's have a look at his straight line.
He isn't using a lot of ERS, so I don't think he's going for it.
No, he had a really bad
however, someone who might be going for it is Tibson, down in P8 at the moment. He wants that P7 off the Haas drive of Tino Hazara.
ERS already. He's going to go for
he sends it down the inside, but Hazara, he leaves the room, but Hazara keeps around the outside.
Doesn't get the best of exits though. Yeah, Tibson's gone to the inside. Does he have the speed? He's going to have to really outbrake him now. Yep, gets the move done. And look who's on the back of these guys. Laggy person. Oh god, this is going to end in tears.
Is he going to hang around the outside?
Oh mate, thinks he has to take risks.
I think he has.
He's got nothing to lose.
What a move. That is really hard to do and big pros.
Crucial. I think this is where the softs are kind of going up a little bit now.
Yeah.
So, you just tell by the grip through that left-hander. As I don't think Nino's close enough for a move, or is he? Nino's getting close. Is he going to send it?
No, he's using no ERS.
No, he's not.
Lagging person, however, is going for the move on Tibson.
Oh. Yeah, Tibson got no ERS.
That's good for Tibson. Lagging person is going to be finding it hard to defend. Lagging person now has to get moved on, but Tibson cuts the inside of turn 2. Don't want to be picking up too many warnings because it's very easy to pick up penalties at this track.
Oh, it's Tibson, just put your ERS to none there. Well, Lagging person goes a little bit deep. Owen is actually in the best position here, I think. He's got the most ERS.
He's kind of just depending on Slash, who's kind of a little bit in and out. He can't really seem to make his mind up, but Porty and Nino both saving through the infield of the track, really, aren't they? Just trying to.
Depends if Nino gets a good run. Last corner. Equal there, really. Now, will he make the move? See, I wonder if he's going to make the move and just pit. I think that would be the most logical thing.
He's going for it.
He is going for the move. Is Porty just going to let him by? Oh, he's actually hanging it in there. I think Nino got on his in track limit there. But Porty's just going to come back at him here. As Nino is definitely done the send it on him.
The first the drivers pick up a time penalty there.
Nino gets him back.
Lack of experience there, if you ask me.
As look at his slash is now closed up to him, as predicted. Yeah, if I was Nino, I'd probably just pit.
When do you think we'll see them pit?
Actually, probably not. It depends unless they're going on mediums, but I don't know if mediums can make it 26 laps. I know Taiwan is actually pretty decent though, so will Nino just bolt away? Obviously, he's just done. So. Let's see what Nino does.
No one's in the pits yet.
Now.
Let's see if we can see any overtakes. Tibson is trying to push, but I don't know if that's just to catch back up to the likely person. Yep, Pro might go for an overtake here at Niceman. No, he thinks better of it.
What about Porty? Nah, he's the second ERS now.
Porty, of course, a man with a lot of experience.
I don't know what Owen's doing. My man needs to catch up to him. Which I think he's trying to do now. But look, he's putting it in medium ERS through middle sector, so a bit odd. So but there's like a battle for the lead, like 4 people. Then there's quite a big gap, and then there's a little gap, and then you've got this quite the train of P7.
I think that's interesting to point out is that laggy person is on the mediums. He's got a lot of time to gain. Let's have a look at gap to leader. He's 8 seconds behind. So Owen's just got to keep it clean, no penalties, no safety cars.
11-6.
But we've got Porty and Nina going around the outside of Porty.
I just want to see what he does.
Porty going to the inside, sorry. Porty can't get the move done.
Slash then to get Porty. I don't think so.
Nina's got no ERS
ERS
at all.
down.
But Slash keeps thinking better of it.
Oh, Slash isn't putting his ERS down. Oh no. Already got a really good exit there, so. What's it, gaps in the leader, yeah. And somehow, I know, that's just, I don't know. I thought I was out in a second, but he's clearly not. So I'm going to be very interested to see some of your first driver to pit.
I've just been analysing.
Kryptonite has pitted, but.
Just been looking at Porty's driving and the way he's been using his gears, but he doesn't seem to be going any lower than 3rd. And I noticed that as well in the wet, and I don't know why he does that. He could potentially be finding some more pace from it, but Nino's going to the pits. Anyone else? Just Nino.
Has he caught him napping? Alright, I want to see what tyres he goes on. I think it should, yeah. Is that mediums? Yes, it is. I think that's really smart, because he's going to come out in clean air.
But he's not going to have the DRS.
And Porty doesn't have Slash on his back. But it depends if the overcut is better than the undercut. So
the gap is coming down slightly between laggy person and the front runners, but not by much.
Yeah. But he should gain the second plus at the end of the lap on them. So
I think something that needs to be pointing out is that laggy person is going to have to run the whole race without anyone to help pull him along. So he's going to have absolutely no ERS.
So the gap So Nino to 40 is 18.9 seconds. So nearly 19 seconds. So.
The front guys aren't coming in.
Staying out. Yeah, staying out.
Timpson might be going for a move it. Yes, he is. Timpson, you've got to think in the overall picture, mate. Overtaking Lagerperson may not be your best bet.
No, there's no point for Timpson. I would literally just save your ERS behind.
Yeah, and just save your tyres and then pit. Just use them to your advantage. You're just slowing both of you guys down. But it's good to see the racing, of course. Not complaining about the racing. It's just...
Yeah. A bit of knowledge is needed.
A bit of knowledge and exterior point of view, shall we say.
Lack of experience.
There we go, there's the word we're looking for.
Should I say naivety?
What has Connor done to you?
Nah, mate, I just...
Probably for the best you're leaving, mate. Just been looking at the constructors, and the Renault seem to be having a really good race, of course. McLaren to their rivals, leading the way by 2 points.
Lips.
So Renault may pick up the drivers' title and the constructors. Straight for Paul, he's gone deep.
That's going to leave him very vulnerable.
Timpson's pitted.
Slash gets one of the worst exits.
Timpson and a load of drivers are pitted.
Yeah. What's that to Jonas and next time? So let's see where. So a couple laps ago, Nino was 19 seconds. He's now practically 18. So I'm pretty sure
he might have pulled a DRS range on him.
Yeah. He will be coming up on traffic though soon.
Owen's nearly got a full battery. Point out.
Yeah, he's got some experience there. Which I would normally expect from Pauldy, but obviously if Pauldy was in...
Well, Pauldy's been leading the way most of the race, hasn't he? So.
Yeah. Now, wonder... I think Owen's going to stay for another lap and just use all his ERS, I think.
No, he's going to go in.
No, he's
Slash has been left in his own. Oh, he's had a much better pit entry than Pauldy.
Yeah, Nino's 17 seconds behind them. So we pulled another second. Who's going to come out ahead? I think Pauldy's jumped over by quite a bit. As Nino's coming down straight. Is it?
Oh yeah, he's got him for days.
Yeah. I mean, they have got quite the newer tyres, but that's nearly... Is that nearly... What's that? It's a 2-second gap.
That undercut is absolutely massive. I don't know how much he pushed. Quite a bit, I think. But Pauldy's got all the ERS in the world to catch back up. So it depends if Owen fights with them or not. But Owen has dropped outside the DRS range.
I think it's lag first, and it's like a safety car in bits, I think.
Perfect time for a safety car to come out for Laggy Person. Would say let's be around lap 23, lap 24. That range. But no retirees yet, of course.
Slash is in. I think he's going to lose out quite heavily to these guys.
Let's see where Nino comes out compared. Because I think it's going to be quite a big... But Jabogin did the undercut and he's caught right up to the back of him. He's got DRS and Owen.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a few seconds behind, but he's caught back
makes
up.
A mistake.
How big?
Oh, a Slash got 40. It's
going
to be very close. This is very close.
He's
Why
just
has
behind.
Owen got him?
I think Owen might have him. Owen's going to have them. No, he's not. He's got to think about his championship.
But Slash has got the youngest tyres.
Ira Neal might be going for a move here onto Jonas. Down the inside he goes. A move for P13. Little bit of wheel banging. It's all good though. Side by side. Yeah.
You're in, Felix.
No. Oh yeah, I mean Felix, but a lot of contact there. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
I was about to say.
I was kind of yeah. Sorry.
Massive. I thought that was going to be a massive crash there, but Oh, it's going to be interesting. I don't think Nino's in a good position, though. Because Paul D has got way more ERS. I mean, Slash has got no ERS. He's practically at 0. Paul D fastest lap. Yeah, I think Paul D's in the best position. Because if I was Paul D, I would just, once you catch up to Nino, you just sit in his ERS and save, and then once you got like 100%.
Paul D's a man of a lot of experience, and he knows what he is doing, but it depends if Slash knows what he's doing as well.
Yep.
The gap has come down, so the undercut has initially paid off, but it's about to just be thrown back in his face, of course, as he is about to be caught and loses DRS. I think if the undercut needs to work, you need to have the ERS and the pace to get the move done.
Yeah.
Slash makes a little bit of a mistake there.
Midfield's kind of spread out a bit now.
Yeah, Nipro's pitted, leaving Iron Neon. He's set free, chasing after J-Ray Bay.
Because 18 laps already gone by. Crikey. 50% there.
Oh, Slash is just broke very, very deep in the brakes. Super, super late on the brakes there.
Around the outside.
Yo, JD here.
Right, so...
See when Nipro comes out in comparison to the guys around it.
Slash needs to save his ERS.
Just behind. Oh, that's an interesting camera angle. I think giving him a virtual safety car would help laggy person out quite a bit.
Did get Phoenix get? Oh, he hasn't got damage, he's just got... He was battling with the Jones, wasn't he? Now he's... I know he had bad collision, but... He lost nearly 4 seconds on it, so... A bit interesting. As Paulie is nearly in DRS.
He is in DRS. He's in range, but he hasn't got the detection.
And so he gets for better center S's.
Nino has very little ERS available.
Ah, Paulie's got it, I think. Yep. But DRS has been...
The undercut attempt has been thwarted, and it has now failed.
Yep.
Nipper and Felix having a change of position. Ah, wrong button.
As, yeah, Felix on the outside, is he going to get the move done? Oh, was that contact? Nearly.
He thinks Felix is going to hang it down the inside.
Through here, lads.
Doesn't always
work.
work.
More contact.
Room is left for it. If Felix gets the move done, and Nipper tries to hang it on the outside, but Felix has left the door open for him just to come through and get a better run. We may see flashbacks to 2019 Brazil with Alex Albon. No, not quite.
Yeah, but look at Nipro. He's got way more ERS. And he's got fresher mediums. So he should have Felix chips. As Owen is very close to Slash right there. Well, let me look back at Nipro. Just side by side with Felix around the outside of turn 1. Oh, Felix is hanging it in there. And he's getting the DRS.
But look who's just behind them, Kryptonite. 3 wide now.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Kryptonite backs out.
Oh,
Argy Bargy wheel bang in there.
This is... Oh, that was a bit... a bit whiskey there. That's what is gap to leader, so Nino's only 5 seconds off the leader.
Nino needs to catch up, I think.
Lane person's in.
Yeah, I think Nino needs to catch up to Iron Neon for a bit of salvation, to be honest, so he can recharge his battery and hopefully use them just to pull away a little bit and try re-break that DRS.
Yeah, he is going on the softs. Or it's Nino
That's very
Smart
early,
at the
isn't it?
best exit. But we saw the softs went quite long. Baldy's been pitted like lap 15, so.
Porty.
And
Felix picks up for a second time, by the way.
Yeah, this is.
Out of this whole group, I don't think
really...
Slash is the quickest out of everyone here.
No, he's got no ERS, which annoys me.
I mean, he's been in and out, and he's just been kept together because of the ERS alone, I think.
As our own Leon is with the ERS at Jerry Bay. I wonder if these two are going to pick now. And yeah, J-Ray, yep.
Jared stays out.
I know what both say As
Just to point out, Jaboggan at one stage was right behind them in the DRS, and he's fallen right off. So I don't know if that's his tyres going, or he doesn't have the pace, or what. But he's dropped off.
yeah, he's got well tyres there.
Nino nearly has DRS of Neon there.
No, is Tibbs going to get Hazard? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if a crash is about to, arrive on the scene.
Laggy Person has pitted though, and he's down in 12th position. With a gap to leader of 14 seconds, he sends it down the inside of to Jonas. Oh, we'll bang it into Jonas' spun.
Whee! Not what you want to see.
I didn't really have the best angle for that. Couldn't tell if Jonas just sent it down the inside or not, but he's paid the price for it.
Oh, Slash!
And Nino has the DRS as both the drivers in front of him peel their way into the pit.
Slash doesn't have DRS, I think he's got DRS failure.
Porter picks up a penalty.
Oh, Baldy. That's Nino's job,
Slash has a penalty. Slash is the DRS failure, sorry.
But Laggy Person is setting.
Laggy Person gets moved on and Tipson.
He got fastest lap when he was going side by side with Jonas. Oh! Is that Felix?
Yeah, can you see what happened? I'm kind of on board with it.
No. I don't know if he lost it by himself.
He has wing damage on the front left. I don't know if he had contact or not, but I was on board with the battle with Laggy Person.
So close. Oh, you can't risk him. This is going to be dangerous.
Jerry Bay picks up a penalty. Nipper and Jerry Bake going side by side. He sent it down the inside, and Nipper leaves the room.
Yeah, Slash doesn't have any DRS. That's not very good for him, but Laggy Person should have. So here.
I think he's gotten for chips, as you say, my good friend.
Yep. Or has he? Hazard's got some mad straight line speed. Or gets a really bad exit, Hazard. I think Tipson might be licking his lips on this one. But no. Doesn't have a straight line speed.
Yellow flag.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
Neon and Nipro had a crash.
Or is it just Neon?
It's
weaving, so yeah. Nipro's done something, I think. Or something.
That's one for the stewards. Both the Red Bulls are now bottom. Not the best race there. Christian Horner and Adrian Newey. Very mad there in the pit lane.
Oh, that's a bad exit.
Oh, Jared and Nino. What's happened there?
Jared and Nino?
No, Jared and Nipro.
Oh god, this is going to crash it. As Paudy's really close
Nipro
to
leaves in no room at all, so there is some anger between these two drivers.
Be surprised if Neon takes him out. Yeah, Laggy Person's flying right now. Paudy's going to make a move here. Paudy's making a move for the lead.
Good move there. But
Cesaro
back
picks
to.
up a pen. Sorry for batting him.
Oh, Nipper hits Jared.
Never seen him
Nipper picks up a time penalty.
Is that karma?
You can see Neon's waving. Isn't happy to wear that. A laggy person is right on the back of Jay Carty.
I mean, this is good for Nino because he can farm the RS now. Unless Paulie decides to fold, which I think he's got possibility or capability to do it.
Of course, he's got that
But
3-second
Paulie
time penalty
has
looming
that,
over his head. Like the sword of Damocles. Mr. Lopez, that one was for you, my English teacher.
Right, late person should have what do you call it? Jay Carty. Oh, Jay Carty just lets him pass.
Probably for the
That's
best.
surprising.
Jay Carty's probably going to try to sit with him.
Oh, look at this. Slash still doesn't have DRS. He would have had Nino, I think. But he's still got no ERS. He needs to save it. So,
Tibson and Hazara still making way.
yeah. As Jerry Hazer close. Oh, he got a really good exit there. Ooh. Oh no. Oh god. He got left no room there for that. Bit of the track is so high.
10 laps remaining left in this season. Season 25, of course. The last season on this F1 2019 game before the new game is released in mid-July.
Who's gonna win it? That's the question. Oh, is that winner to make a move on Slash? Oh, Slash has got the RS back though. Which is good for him. Oh, laggy person is catching them quick.
Gap to leaders in 9 seconds.
Yeah, he's got.
Laggy
9
person picks up a penalty.
Oh,
He's called that. He just cut the inside of turn 2.
F in the chat.
I think that is an F on the championship. And that is...
Oh, Nino's connection. Holy moly.
Oh my god, it's like F1 2016 connections where you just see people jump back and all over the place.
We have an alien on the track, ladies and gents. Oh, and he's got the rev glitch as well. Just to
Oh,
put a cherry
he's
on
going to
the
lag
cake.
out, I think.
Oh my god,
Oh!
Nino. This is not good.
The Welshman, of course, living in the middle of nowhere, of course, with a
Oh my
sheep.
god, this is helping laggy person though. Owen's out. I know. But Owen's out DRS.
Oh, his connection is now stabilised. And of course,
They
living
set
in the
11.
middle of nowhere in Wales, so his connection may not be the strongest.
Oh my god, he's going a second a lap quick. Oh! Okay.
What?
Alright, Nino. Man went off track and now he's back on. I think his connection maybe might be fixed now.
I mean, it's a good defence strategy to people trying to overtake you, I guess. Tibson and Hazara going tongue and toe into the left-hander. Hazara goes deep. Oh, he closed the door on him, and that nearly caused a crash.
I need to. Here we go. I think Nino's connection's back now, so it's good. Now who's in the right? I think the top four kind of just stayed the same, really.
Seven laps remaining. Pauli's gone deep. I think we're about to see a big moment here.
Oh,
Crucial
Nino
moment.
Really good exit. Oh, but so is Slash, but he's got no ERS to back it up. Oh, Cesaro and
Tibson and Zara.
yeah, I think Tibson might get him back though. Cesaro's got no ERS, Tibson's got plenty. But Cesaro makes a move stick. That top four is nearly separated by just a second. So that's how close this top four battle is. Well, it is actually a second now.
I think something to point out is Jibbogan currently in no penalty.
Yeah, I was about
he
to
could potentially pick up a P3 here if Paulie loses too much time.
Well, here goes Nino. That should be easy pickings. But he goes very deep. I think that's a move. Oh, Slash might get Paulie here. He's right on the back of him. Nah, let's.
Tibson and Hazara, part 2.
Part 22. I think they're just going to do the same thing last lap. Yeah, it's very tricky to overtake there. Around the outside, so. Oh, is he actually? Oh, I thought he was going to go down the inside. God, don't risk it for a biscuit. As Nino's pulled 6 attempts from Paulie. If I look to gap to leader, later, 6.6, 6 laps remaining. But Sir John is, yeah.
These guys have been much better on the penalties than I thought they would, to be honest.
I swear you might have just jinxed it there.
Yeah, I might have, but I think like you'd expect in other tiers, or you just expect in general that most of the gyros would have a penalty.
Zara goes side by side. Oh, Zara brings it around the outside. Oh, that's a nice angle I got there.
He's choosing the outside, the inside has been covered off very well by Hazara. Wheel bang in there, toe to toe, and he's off on the grass.
It's actually quite tricky to overtake if you just defend inside. Like, you have to be so close on the beginning of the start finish straight, so that's why I don't think we've seen. I mean, we've seen a bit of movement from the top four.
Not much from Owen though. He's just been sat here the whole race. He doesn't really have to do much, but he'd love to be on the podium anyway in general. But speaking of the podium.
No, he's not. He actually didn't make that. Because what about Tish and Zara again? I don't know if he's close enough, or is he? No, he's going for a move down the inside. No, it depends if he can make the move stick. Which I think he does. So
Nipro and Jared's going at it again.
Oh god, battle of the Titans. Jared gets a very good exit though. Oh god. Always didn't make the move stick down inside. Nipro held it around the outside. So there's only 4 laps to go now.
4 laps left of season 25.
And Slash is looking tasty for this one. Or is it? I think Paulie's got that pen, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So. Like person, yeah, I think his tyres have gone a bit now. There goes Paulie. Not close enough.
Like a person has the fastest lap of the race, but doesn't have the lead.
Jerry Babe is going to be all over Hazara now. Made a mistake through the center S's. Is he going to send it?
He does. It's a good spin.
Nah. It was too far.
Shadana's an Iceman as well, going side by side. We've got a few people going tongue in cheek here.
Jonas gets a move done as Nipro goes side by side once again. Oh God. Oh, that's a nice camera angle that was.
Yeah, I think I got the same one as you. Hags it
Oh,
round the outside.
Is he gonna make it? This will be a good move. Oh. What a move that was.
I was about probably the move of his career. Oh, Porty got past Nino.
Oh, Nippo just sent it back. Left
Nino, not Nippo.
Oh,
Slash is going on
Nino. Ah, Nino's gonna send it on him here.
Can't let him through. Yes, there is.
Oh, that's late person's on the back of Jaboggan now. Jaboggan's only 2 seconds off these guys, so I think Nino's tyre wear is kind of hurting him a bit, because obviously he was like the first medium runner, wasn't he? Or a soft runner to
yeah.
mediums. So like it was
Nipper getting him moved on Jared again.
Yeah, look, Jaboggan is catching him so much. Nino just needs to stay holding him, that's it, but
Laggy person is right here, but that penalty is costing him so much.
Gets a move done.
Slash picks up a penalty.
Gets a pen. Owen will be licking his lips at that one.
Seems a little Roman Nino maybe pick up the win as long as he doesn't pick up this penalty. I don't know how many warnings he's got, but this is so intense. Owen's got a lap and a half left to survive before he's crowned season 25 champion.
Oh, to Jonas on exercise man. That should be easy for him. Yes, it is. Tonight's on 30 lap hold hard, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Jared's got the fastest lap. And Laggy Person currently holds
Well, no, because Laggy Person will still get it because Jared's at 7 points. Jaboggan gets a penalty. Laggy Person is up into P5.
Oh god, here we go. Slash is right on the back of Nino. He's got no ERS though. Nino's just
pulling away. Last lap of season 25.
For F3. Porty, like, all of a sudden has got some mad pace on him. He's got no ERS, so Nino's just going to catch back up to him. Is there any other battles?
Yeah, it's battles all down the field.
This is going to be intense.
Laggy Person must be kicking himself at the moment for that penalty because he could have been on the podium. Oh, and he's been the quickest all race. If only he qualified and went out earlier, he would be leading.
Yeah, he just needed to put a better
But he just needed Owen out the points, so it's a bit of a shame for him there. But Owen is now coming around towards Zhongshao, the main last corner. A little bit wide. Felix picks up a penalty, but Owen, all he's going to do is survive the straight.
Oh, look how close Laggy Person is to him. It's not going to matter. 40 finishes on track, but Nino wins.
Owen picks up second and wins this season 25 championship. Well done to him. One of the most consistent drivers all season long. Oh, hello. Just seen the inside of an F1 car there.
Oh, Jerry Bay and Zara. Oh, we've crashed. They crashed on the line. Oh, that's a lot of debris on the start finish straight. What's fastest lap? I think Laggy Person's still going to keep fastest lap. Or is he? Jared's a second up. I think Jared's going to take away fastest lap.
Well, no, because Laggy Person keeps it. Jared isn't at the top 10.
Yeah, but don't you have to, yeah, it's complicated.
Is that Felix doing donuts?
Wait, where is he?
Down at Zhongshao.
So Owen's champion. We actually extended, didn't he? So he's like quite a few points now. I bet Paulie's kicking himself though.
Yeah. Get those boys in the party then. He's just doing some more donuts. I think we should go into a little 3-lap race, of course, with Owen. See if they can do some donuts.
Let me just... What's this? Oh.
Get those boys in the party and we'll try to do a little 3-lap donuts. Let me just message the group and see if anyone wants to do donuts. Yes, and of course, Owen picks up the Constructors' Championship as well with Renault. So Nino finally wins the race this season alongside Owen, Pordy on the podium, slashing the racing point after starting 5th, goes up to 4th with Laggy Person, the biggest gainer, going from 12th in the grid up to 5th. What a shame for him, he loses out in the championship. Just bogging in the McLaren, loses on the Constructors to Renault on the last race after leading most of the way. Renault, Jay Carty, hoping of course with the Constructors title. Tibson, Hazara and Jerry Bay rounding out the top 10. Kryptonite, Iceman, DeJonas, Nipro, Jared, Felix round up the rest of the drivers.
Yeah. Well, let's just wait for Baldy. Oh, there it is.
Can you invite Jamie as well to the party?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll suggest him.
Alright. Just make sure your voice is unshared.
Yeah, I'll tell him to share his voice.
Just doing it now.
Yeah, I'm on lunch, yeah.
Oh, you fancy doing some donuts?
I'm not good at donuts, but I'll try. Man, that was the most tense race because we were just in that top 4 fight the whole time. I'm so happy.
Jesus, that was a lovely battle.
I didn't think I'd get second out of it. I thought maybe I'd get a podium or something because of penalties, but no, I kept it clean.
Slash got a penalty on the last lap or something.
Yeah, with like a few laps from the end.
This?
Yeah.
Oh.
You must be kicking yourself after that one, Pordy.
Yeah, I know the minute I got it. I said, God damn it. You just know, like, you're not going to win. I knew with Owen and Nino behind me, I knew one of them wasn't going to get a penalty. If
I
not
had
both,
2
so.
warnings. I was close, man. Few
Don't
times.
say that. I want to win now. Can we do the race again?
Do you want me to, do you want to just stay in this lobby, or do you want me to go set up a lobby so we can do some donuts?
I mean, we can stay in the lobby. I'm sure more people want to do donuts.
We'll see if Jared can set it up.
Right. You want to
That
start
was a
on
great battle, though.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Nino,
Here, like,
Nino,
oof.
finally, after
Yeah.
a God-ridden season,
Jesus, man.
you pick up your win that you really, really wanted.
Yeah.
Just tell me how your reactions have been and how you feel after that.
Oh, I was pleased for that. I was wanting to win all season. Bit of bad luck and bad driving for me most races, but you know, came through on this one. I thought I was quite quick, but yeah, no, really pleased. Good battle with Bodie, Owen and Slash all race. So yeah, congrats to them as well. And yeah.
Yes, of course. You were battling all race long with the guys in the top 4. Have to be said though, that was really, really good. How did you think the undercut was going to work, especially with the all the tyres after pitting 2 laps earlier?
Yeah, I was gonna pit lap 10, but I was like, my tyres weren't gonna make it, so extended it a little bit, and I knew the undercut was good round here, so I just went for it and got a bit of a gap, and I think that helped me in the end because I wasn't battling so much in those few laps that I was in front. So I think that cooled the tyres off, and
Yeah.
it was good strategy.
Yeah, how many warnings did you end up picking up in the end? Because you must have been so close.
Two warnings.
Because that won you the race, essentially, just being clean. And I was surprised at the lack of time penalties all the way down the grid, so well done to everyone. So, yeah.
Pretty clean.
Rocco, you want to add anything on, or?
No, not really, because I wasn't asking about the penalties. No one forgetting those penalties.
I am.
But this time it was probably who picked up a pen, which unfortunate for him. Yeah. I just want to ask it for well, obviously Sash isn't here, but how intense was that a battle for like top 4?
Oh, I was sweating like mad. Don't know about everyone else, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I was more concerned about laggy person, because I was just thinking, worst case scenario, I go for move on slash, I crash, and laggy wins the race. I was the fastest lap at the time. I was still like last lap thinking, I could go for this, but nah, I'll just hang back.
Yeah, you could really tell how cautious you were being. It showed a new level of maturity in that. And of course, P2 winning the championship, you have been the most consistent driver throughout the whole season, and you've got the reward for it. And you said to me last week that this would be your only season driving as you're fully committing back to commentary. Are you going to miss driving?
Well, unless they move the tiers around, then I can't race in F2. But I want to race. I'm sure there'll be another tier I could do somewhere here. But certainly here, yeah, I'll miss racing this tier. It's a good tier to race, and also I could win a lot, so that's also handy. I'm just going to say as well, I asked Jamie in here as well, because we won the Constructors as well, I think.
Yeah, you did,
I mean, we both did a great job this season. So,
we're going to get to you in a minute, so about the Constructors.
For one full season, I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, of course, moving on to you, Paudy. Gotta say commiserations after that race. You must have, you literally, as I said, you must be kicking yourself in the backside for that one, and I think that's something you might remember, losing that victory. Do you feel?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could have easily avoided the warnings? Is it something to learn from? How do you feel about just the race in general and the way you drove?
Well, overall, it was grand. I mean, I didn't get the best start, and Owen was a little cautious into the first corner. You could see, like, he'd more on the line than I did, so that kind of helped me get away. After that, it was just, I got 2 warnings early, which was silly, and I was struggling on that first corner the whole time with him, so I knew, like, it was a problem when I got 2. After about 6 laps, I had 2 warnings, so I knew then I was in big trouble. After that, it was really trying to keep it clean, and I knew when I got it, like, there was no way I was going to drop Nino or Owen really, or slash out of the DRS train, like, so I kind of was just hoping then someone else to get penalties, but I kind of knew it was over. It was just, but it was too intense of a battle, really, to be thinking about anything else than just the next corner, like, because there was just so much going on.
Yeah, I've got to be said, I don't know what you think about it, but what would you say the most crucial point of the race was for you? Would you say catching back up to Nino after him doing the undercut, or making sure that you held your ERS? What would you say your best strength for this race was?
I'd say catching back up there, we had good pace. I was surprised Nino got so far ahead, because the softs in the practice I did, the softs kind of held on for, I was staying out to lap 16 or letting them out losing much pace, so. And I struggled to get the mediums up to temperature when I did box, so I was surprised Nino was that far ahead, like, so it was a good little push there to catch up, like, but I mean, once we caught it, was just, you could see there was no real way I was going to get away and open up 3 seconds. I was hoping for him to start fighting, which you did for a little bit, and I kind of nearly got out of the DRS for a split second, but that was about it. It was all over then.
What do you think?
Great race, really.
Yeah, what do you think it holds for you in season 26? Are you going to try to stay in F3 or make a promotion up to F2?
Yeah, well, I'm going to turn an off brake assist anyway, so we're going to see how that goes. At the moment, I run race and line in the corners and ABS, so I'm turning off ABS.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully I'll improve, but at the start I'll probably be a bit slower. But I mean, I'd like to stay in the league like this, because all season it's been so close on pace, like, and such good racing that it's been one of the best leagues I've been in for a while now. I have to say, it's very enjoyable, like, and congratulations to Owen for winning it, like, because there's a lot of quick guys in it. You can see how close it was all year, like, he proved himself the best driver, I think, of the year, so well done to him for winning. Well deserved, I think.
Cheers, man.
is, of course, now moving on to the constructors winners. Renault.
Not Owen again.
Yeah, Owen again.
Wait!
Before I start though, Rocco, could you invite Laggy Person and Jared to the party? They want to say a few things. But yeah.
Well done to the two of you for your commentary all year as well, boys. It's been very good. The streams have been very, very watchable.
Thank you
And
very
maybe
much.
not enough F1 references tomorrow 8 PM. Cheers.
I try to talk to you about your constructors, and we'll get to the other stuff, and we can do some donuts. So I guess you guys can ready up if you guys
go
want.
through that whole race on without mentioning F3, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, you guys might as well ready up a bit so we can try and get into the donuts while we're asking the last questions. But
yeah, fire away.
Yeah, constructors. How does that seem? Of course, Owen picked up the most points for Renault, but you got to say you had a very solid driver there, Jake Harty there, being there for you, and I know you guys have worked together well in the parties. And what do you guys have to say about each other? And just tell us about how you guys worked together and how it felt.
Well, I mean, we're in the parties for every race we did, and we worked quite well. We were able to talk to each other a lot about strategy, plan things out, make sure we for the drives or for the inters, and that worked out well. And today as well, we just did what we needed to do, and so yeah, we worked very well as teammates. Also good friends, so it's always useful to have a good friend as a teammate as well. And yeah, we worked out very well together.
I'm just glad Owen's as quick as he is.
And of course, you've got to mention that Owen, you will be racing in Racer Champions, of course, and Laggy Person should be joining you if you can make it, of course, if you can as well. You guys looking forward to that, but that's soon to be announced. But how do you guys feel about Racer Champions coming up? Is this your first time going to there? Or?
Yeah, first time doing the Racer Champions, obviously my first season, so of course it would be. But yeah, I have no real expectations for it. It's just nice. I want to level up, so it'll get my level up a lot. So that'll be nice. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll just have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, and moving on to P2 in the championship, Laggy Person. Commiserations, man. You must have been kicking yourself after that qualifying session, the rain coming out so quick. Do you feel like that did it for you, and do you feel as though you could have had the pace to win if you were higher up the grid?
Nah, I bottled it myself in quali. Going into the sector 2 split, I was like a 10th off pole, and then on the exit of like the penultimate corner, I put it on the grass. So yeah, that kind of bottled quali for me, and I didn't really have an option to go on soft. I had to try and go for something different to just, yeah, because I wasn't going to get anywhere on soft, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I had the pace, but just wasn't there in quali, and neither of the mediums, they were just a bit rubbish.
Yeah,
so,
and you must have been praying for a safety car so much throughout the whole race, because that was going to be the thing that saved you, and it didn't happen. No VSC either, no retirements, which may be for the first time this season, which you had no retirements, but you had a few good battles, of course, and quite a few very good overtakes, working your way through the fields. What would you say was your best overtake throughout the whole race?
Trying to I can't even remember, to be honest. I think there's one where I went round the outside of turn 1, and then it was round the outside of the long right-hander in the middle sector. I think that was quite a good one, but yeah, I was praying for a safety car, but it just never happened. So
yeah, Rocco, do you want to add anything onto that, or?
No, I've actually got nothing to add on to that. To be honest.
And I think Jared, the IRO admin, or IRO Neon, not IRO admin, PSGL F3 admin, was to say a few words, so go ahead.
Well, it's been a great race from all you lot. It's been an experience for me as an admin, as long with Felix as well. I've just got to say, great commentary. I've enjoyed it all the way through the season. Great battles with everyone, Powdy, Chikari, Owen, and Leggy Person. Unfortunately, you didn't win today, your championship, Leggy, and congratulations to Owen. I don't think I will be in F3 next season, because I'm too slow, but yeah. I just want to say it's been an honour and a privilege to race you guys and be an admin for F3.
Thank you, of course, for those kind words. And do we have permission to commence the donuts?
Yeah, you can have that if you want.
Yes, everyone ready up, come on.
Are you staying in spectator, lads? Or are you going
Yeah,
to
I would
kick in
say
the car?
spectator, so we can get a good view of it.
Alright.
I guess Rocket could join you, but I've got to get the view.
Nah, I'll just watch. Actually.
Oh, when you little shit, why couldn't you bin it?
Because I'm consistent.
Fucking hell,
One
man.
race even during the season, and it could have been a really close finale.
I think I
even
only
though
didn't.
that,
I
you
only
still
had
could
a
have binned
bad.
it.
I only had one bad race. That was Australia, round 2. So really, after that, all good.
Yeah,
I
we
kept
can
myself
see
nice and
what
consistent.
happened there.
The only bad one for me is when I lagged out of Germany. I think if I didn't lag out
You were
there-
never getting near me anyway that
That's why I
day.
called that like
I
it
mean,
does.
I know
Right,
you'll
you
bring that
watch
one
it,
up,
you.
but you know, I'm just gonna say.
It
Why
is what
couldn't you
it
bin it though?
is.
Huh?
No. You could have binned it, you know, made it a bit closer.
Listen, there's a reason I took an extended break from this game of like 4 months to stop the crashing, to keep my consistency up. All I'm saying, if you have a bad season, just take a break. You'll be fine.
I win, I have done. I had like a
Ah.
2-season
Owen's
break.
got-
I've gone
Take
from
a longer
F6
break.
to F4 to F2 back down to F3, probably up to F2 again this season. Most probably.
Commence the donuts.
I'm gonna talk
Right.
about these donuts.
You've
That's
got
not
the rules
quite as
off,
nice
haven't you?
to us.
So we can actually do them.
Is damage on? Is damage on?
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
possible!
take Owen out.
It's damage on.
God.
It's too late to take him out now.
This is your chance.
Just do donuts.
Well, this will be like the first time I lose my whale in a race because I've been so consistent the whole time that you haven't been able to get anywhere near me.
Oh, and you need to watch it, Sunshine. I missed 2 races because I was a reserve.
Oh,
I came into this division as a fucking reserve.
Oh, boys.
Oh, well,
Great
what's the picture?
banter.
Oh,
Oh,
Tipson.
Oh, I
Tipson.
forgot. Oh, he's
Oh,
in
there
it.
we go.
Left.
Yeah, so you're all in.
Oh,
Is it
penalties out one,
formation
boys.
now? With that?
Okay, so you get drive-through penalties. Someone didn't turn the rules off.
Nice one, Jared.
What you get disqualified?
I've just driven through Owen.
Nice one. See you later.
What is that?
Oh,
He's
Stupidity.
even Otto trying to take
I
him
went to
out
go
there.
take him out. And I
You're
just
so
drove
bad you
through
can't
him.
even take me out.
Owen, you need to watch that, pal.
But I
It's
did.
hard to do flipping
Right,
donuts
let's
here,
see.
guys.
Can I do a
Oh,
donut down here? Is that gravel? That's
Oh, there we
gravel.
go,
That's not
boys.
down
I
here.
mean, it is a Paddle P track, so.
There's the donuts. What did I see? There they are.
Right, here's my one.
Owen, these are the
I
worst
want to
donuts
see
I've
you
ever seen.
guys try and do a lap up each other on the donuts.
Alright, there we go. Let's do a
To
lap.
see how you'll raise it.
Right, there we go. Some lovely donuts for you all.
Embarrassing.
Shut up. I'm not very good at donuts. I'm doing a bloody
It's a
Mexican
Paddle
way.
P,
and
it's a
Jake
Paddle P
Kai.
track though, it should be decent. Paddle
There's some
P.
impressive drifts.
I've been disqualified.
Owen, why couldn't you get that in the race? Could you not just have done that?
I don't
Paul
think
has got the
donuts is a
idea of
good
how to do
idea.
it, and he's been
Fuck
disqualified.
wing damage.
Someone didn't
No
change the
uppercut.
rules very well here.
I mean, I did get one damage in my
Jimmy's
first
leading the
outlap.
race. Can we screenshot that?
My first outlap in quali, I did get damage, so I had to pit again. I bottled it out the circuits.
Can I do helmet review? Why have you got a red helmet, Jimmy?
I think Nino's got the best helmet
I've
out of
never
all the
changed
F3
it.
grid.
You gotta
I've
make
got the
it.
best what?
Best
Yellow.
helmet.
Oh yes, boys. You love the
Wait, who's
pink,
got the
yeah?
best helmet?
My
Nino,
helmet's the
I think
best
I-
helmet.
Nah,
Love
Nino's
the
the
pink
same.
and
Nino's got the best helmet.
I think
Mine's
so.
the best
All
helmet.
he knows
Looks
what's
like
up.
Colgate.
All he
Toothpaste.
knows what's up.
That could be taken so wrong, like it's not even funny. Mine's the best helmet. Like, for fuck's sake.
That's a lovely
I
helmet.
can't even view your helmet.
My helmet's the best helmet, and
There you go,
no one
see?
laugh at it. No one tell me I'm wrong, because I'm right.
I can't say I've ever seen it before. Right.
Well, that was successful. Well done.
Jesus Christ. I haven't done the little justice there.
Oh, finally
And
you can
this
see
is-
the podiums.
Look at that. Jamie's the race winner.
Yes. Jesus, man.
What a race.
I mean, we can technically say I finished. We finished 1-2 there. Sort of. If you're going to combine both races.
I don't even know if I took out it's not Joe Buckham, what was his name? The McLaren. I went round the outside of.
Jonas.
Oh
To
god, can I
Jonas.
just say
I
something?
thought I left him enough room.
Kryptonite is not happy with Nino.
Oh.
He wants me to report him.
Drama.
Okay, well, I might win this one yet. I didn't.
You've won enough on for one night. Give it a rest.
I don't know why he wants to report him now. He's not very happy. He did.
I'm going to report
think-
you, Owen, so you get DSQ from the whole
I think
championship.
it's when we went side by side up the hill and he broke his front wing. I don't know if that was mine or his fault.
Don't know.
Oh,
Well, thank
Right,
you
let's-
everyone for joining me and Rocco for season 25. The champion is Owen Wyatt, man from Northern Ireland, the best driver of all the season. Thank you, Rocco, for joining me. Rocco is moving on; he won't be commentating anymore. And tomorrow night at 7 p.m. will be his last race in PSGL. So, bit of a shame. He's moving on to
I'm
other
waiting for
things.
Oh god.
Uh,
Oh my
I'm
god.
Of
waiting
course,
for-
you
I'm
can
waiting
join
for
Owen
Owen.
and Odoms for the main event at 8 o'clock. But make sure to watch FT first with
I
Connor and Aaron in the
recommend
commentary
FT.
box. Anything that anyone else wants to add on? Or?
Thanks for supporting the league this season, especially this tier. I think you've done a good job as commentators, and the viewers have been very nice as well. Please come back.
I
Next
agree
season.
profusely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.